Welcome back to my channel, where we're going to begin a series of Let's Talk About. Today, we're talking about The Birds of Prey. The Birds of Prey is a movie about the birds of prey. Wow, who would have thought about that? But wait, there's something else in the title that's strange. And the amalgamation of one Harley Quinn. What the hell type of title is that? That sounds like set up a manga shit. What the hell? What the hell? So, yeah, this movie is really about Harley Quinn, and really that's about it. And somewhat at the Birds of Prey. Like, the Birds of Prey don't really play like a part in this movie, which I thought was kind of strange. It talks about the birds of prey, but doesn't really show the birds of prey. Like, yeah, Cassandra Cain is kind of in the movie, but it's not really Cassandra Cain. I hate this Cassandra Cain. Just saying, this Cassandra Cain is like the worst Cassandra Cain I've ever seen. There's only been like maybe like two Cassandra Cains ever, I think. But if you really think about it, this movie is just particularly not good. I know a lot of people in the music community said like, well, it's just an okay film. It's like, you know, how it is and how like what it is. It's not really that woke or whatever. But I kind of want to talk about why did this movie fail at the box office? Why is the case? Let's talk about the marketing first. The marketing for this movie was not that good. The marketing was actually really, really bad for this movie. So we can either talk about what Ewan McGregor has done, from Ewan McGregor to the film critics. Oh my God, the film critics, the film. Oh my God, I'm messing up. Okay, cut this out. From Ewan McGregor to the film critics to the blogs. I guess the blogs, like blogs, websites, or whatever, like from the woke websites. You can kind of see that this was a movie that's supposed to be like, oh, we're supposed to target the male gaze, the misogyny, the we don't need the man, we only need the gays and the girls. All right, you can have those guys. Okay, you can have them, but they won't show up at the movie. Okay, I kind of have to really get this on my chest. Like, I don't understand why they want to get rid of the guy so much, because most of the time the men are the breadwinners in the house. It just happens. It happens like a lot, actually. It just happens. Guys are the breadwinners in the house. Why get rid of the guys? Because the guys bring their girlfriends. They bring their families. So look at this. So imagine if a ticket's like 12. I think it's like $11 to $12 or something. I don't know how much tickets are nowadays. I really don't go to the movie theaters that much anyway. And you get like two tickets. That's $24 plus concessions. But you bring the family of like four, maybe the five. Oh, that's like always $60. You get rid of the guy's not going to bring his family. The wife doesn't want to go. Why am I going to watch a movie without my boyfriend or my husband? Or my husband. Why would I want to do that? Now, it's an interesting game of chess of like, how much longer can they go with this woke narrative before they realize that it fails. It failed so many times, from Charlie's Angels to Terminator Dark Fate. Now it's probably going to happen with Birds of Prey. Is that a wrong assumption to make? It probably is not. And it says a lot of something. It says a lot about these people on the YouTube, not the YouTube, but really just these and woke Hollywood. They want, oh, we need the gays, we need the lesbians, we need the LGBT community to come watch our movies, but they're gonna watch it and they blame guys. How's that? How you want these people to come in? They don't come in, but you blame the guys. Doesn't make any sense. Now, the marketing for this movie was terrible. The marketing for this movie was not good. The two trailers that came out really didn't look that good, because most of the time, like, the costumes weren't that good. If you really look at the costumes for this movie was absolutely trash. Like these costumes are terrible. These costumes don't look anything like, mind you, these costumes don't look anything like anything from comics. There's like, oh, let's just put some random fabrics on the characters. Yeah, people go watch that movie. You know, it's that movie. No, they're not. These characters look like garbage. They look like CW characters. They look that. You remember that first time they showed Starfire and Titans? Yeah, people were pissed off about that, and people were pissed off about this one too. Now, I'm gonna talk about this as well. There's something strange about this. How do I word it? What the hell is going on with people nowadays on Twitter? Twitter is like a shitstorm. Like, if you don't know what's going on, just go to Twitter and you'll see people who hate it and people who like it. I don't understand why, how. It's just like, bruh, honestly. But just get over it at this point. Just because your little movie failed doesn't mean shit. Because they're gonna continue to make these movies until one hits, and then they're gonna look at the man and laugh like ha ha ha. But I kind of wanna make some comparisons here. Let's just say this: the movie's probably gonna compare to probably Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, maybe. It just maybe it just depends on who you ask. Joker, which is probably maybe be the main comparison, and Black Widow when it comes out, and probably like Venom 2. Those are gonna be probably like maybe 5 or 6 comparisons right there. You're gonna probably have to say, well, how did this movie do ranked against each one of these movies? Right now, it doesn't look that good. It has the lowest box office of any DCEU movie since Jonah Hex, which is kind of insane. I don't even know what that movie is. Surprise! It probably was shit. It probably was shit. Not even gonna lie. But now we kind of look at this and say like, well, how much money do they need to make before they realize it's a bomb? Let's say this. So, like, Wonder Woman made by $800 million plus. So did Venom, the first Venom. That's Venom. And then Joker came in, made $1 billion. And then Black Widow probably make 800 million plus. Probably make $1 billion just because it's Disney. That's just Disney. They have to make somewhere probably around maybe 500 to 900 million dollars to make this a profit. They might not reach that number. I just don't feel like they're gonna reach that number just because based on how the marketing was, people are saying like, well, it's an okay film, just it's just not a good film. Like a lot of people always make the comparison like, what would you rather watch? Suicide Squad, Justice League, or Birds of Prey? Hey, personally, my opinion, this is a very unpopular opinion. Like, no, I rather Suicide Squad watch Suicide Squad than probably both of these movies. I watched Justice League. I've seen like somewhat of Birds of Prey. I just could not watch it. Watch it. And well, I like Suicide Squad a little bit better because Suicide Squad at least had some really good actors in it. And Birds of Prey, like you don't know who half of these characters are. Like you even though most of these characters were in the goddamn movie. I am probably saying that wrong, but I'm probably am right. Now, let's talk about the moviegoers. Let's talk about this. There was one tweet that I saw, I don't know if I can find it. It's like teenagers, probably age like 14 to 18, didn't go watch Birds of Prey because, they weren't attractive. Now, if I'm a 14 to 18-year-old man, or boy, or whatever you want to call it, teenager, whatever, do you want to go watch a movie with these characters or these characters? You probably want to go with the one on the latter. Because they look attractive. They look good. These look like absolute trash. Like, these don't look like characters at all. They look like someone's like, hey, listen, we have like $10 million in the budget costumes. What? I thought it was $100 movie. Yeah, but we got 10 million on costumes. So let's find some trash and just put it together. It's kind of like CW's like costumes where like sometimes they're good, sometimes they're really really shitty, like really really shitty, and you just have to really think to yourself was like, why would they make this movie knowing it's probably going to be bad? Well, they push the narrative out there that it's gonna be a woke film. How many times before a movie has to fail before they realize that maybe we don't need to make a woke film? Maybe, who knows? We never know until eventually it ends. Hopefully it ends soon because the more they do this, the more it looks bad on their part because the same old narrative is being pushed out. Well, we got men didn't go watch the film because it was misogynist because men didn't like misogynists. Like men hate women. Women hate strong female characters. I don't give her just examples of strong female characters that men like and were written actually good. Let's start with Alita Battle Angel. Why did Chris not like this film? Because it was an attractive female. She had a really good bond. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right? It wasn't about a woke narrative. It wasn't about anything woke. It was just a really kind-hearted film. Wonder Woman had nothing. Was almost like no 0 to like no like less than like 10, probably like 5% woke marketing. Probably I didn't really see any woke marketing, and well, it made $800 million, and that movie did really, really, really good. Good. I'm just trying to think of like Kill Bill's another one, Ripley from Aliens another one, Laura from Lara Croft, and yeah, the last one Croft was like good. It was okay. These are really good, likable characters. They're strong female characters because they were written really, really well. If they're written terribly, people don't watch those. Just because they're strong female characters does not make them good female characters. Let me remind you, I like to make an example of Captain Marvel. Now, the critics would love to use Captain Marvel as a good example because, well, mention like, this movie is so bad, but it made $1 billion. Mind you that this Captain Marvel movie was had some really weird, like shady stuff, but we don't talk about that. Why are we talking about the great Captain Marvel? And the great Brie Larson. Who would ever talk about her like that? But it is kind of interesting though. They need to find one movie that is fails that is really really popular because they need how much about that the critics all want Black Widow to fail. If Black Widow fails, oh, they would love it. If Black Widow makes money, they will hate it. They will absolutely despise this movie. This movie makes money because it goes against the whole narrative of, well, we need strong female characters that are gay, they're straight, they're bi, they're lesbian, all these things. But they will hate it if this movie makes more than probably is better than Birds of Prey. And One Imagination of One Harley Quinn. That's such a dumb title. That really is. Let's see. I talked about the marketing. I talked about the characters themselves. I talked about the movies that they can compare to. What is it to talk about? I honestly don't know what is to talk about. Let me think for a second. Now I talked about the guys. I feel like I probably should be a dead horse while it's down. This movie is a major flop, okay? And I love how the fact the media is trying to spin, oh, the coronavirus in Japan is causing this movie to fail. No! Just because Japan is a major force for you does not make it so that you have a crutch. Money, they use crutches. Like, they use, like, well, Japan, China, they didn't give us money, so our movie failed. Listen, Joker made $1 billion without Japan. I mean, without China, my bad. Without China. So can you, okay? Don't try to spend us on your pretty little head trying to say, well, we need the China money because we need monies. Come on. Come on, CW. Do better next time. Is it one? When I CW, not mine. DC, do better next time. What even is the next movie? I have no idea what the next movie is gonna be. Is it one? I think it's one from 1984. Oh yeah, that movie's gonna make money. That movie is gonna make money, and the critics are gonna hate it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you again real soon.